Buying a home, it's got to be one of the biggest decisions we ever make. It's not just a massive financial step, it's a huge emotional one too. And especially in India, when you decide to buy can change everything. So let's dive right in and figure out if there really is a golden season for buying property.
All right, so here's the million-dollar question, right? When is the absolute best time to take that leap? Is there some kind of secret window that most of us are missing out on? Well, believe it or not, when you look at the hard market data and you factor in deep cultural traditions, everything seems to point to one specific time of year, the annual festive season. And that's exactly what we're going to break down in this explainer, why that is.
Okay, first up, let's be clear. This isn't just about crunching numbers on a spreadsheet or comparing interest rates. Nope, it actually starts somewhere much, much deeper. We're talking about that powerful connection between culture, emotion, and, well, one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make.
And this quote, this really just nails it, doesn't it? A home is so much more than bricks and mortar. It's a symbol of stability, of prosperity, of starting a brand new chapter. And when you align that huge milestone with a time of nationwide celebration, it just adds this layer of meaning that, honestly, you just can't find any other time of year.
So, here's the thing. Festivals like Diwali and Navratri are widely considered auspicious. A blessed time for big investments. The whole period is symbolic of new beginnings. And this shared belief, it creates this incredible energy in the market. It's like a positive feedback loop. Buyers feel confident, sellers are motivated, and suddenly you have the absolute perfect conditions for a win-win deal.
All right, but let's shift gears a bit. How does all this cultural good feeling actually translate into, tangible financial benefits? Because let me tell you, it's not just about good vibes, it's about getting some seriously good deals.
See, during this time, pretty much everyone involved in real estate, we're talking developers, banks, you name it, they all get into the festive spirit. They start rolling out all these special offers, trying to catch that big wave of optimistic buyers. And what's really cool is how this breaks down into a two-pronged advantage for you, the buyer. On one hand, you've got the developers. They're launching new projects, they're offering everything from cashback deals to waived registration fees. Then, on the other hand, you have the banks. They're all competing with each other, offering these really attractive home loan rates and pushing for faster approvals. So, you're basically getting a double dose of benefits from the folks selling the home and the folks helping you pay for it.
Now, this is a really important point to understand. A lot of people wonder, do the actual property prices drop? And the answer is, well, not always. The real magic here is in the added value. The base price might not change, but when you factor in waived fees, cashback offers, and all those other perks, the total amount you actually end up paying can be a whole lot less.
Okay, so we've got the cultural side of things, and we've got the real cash benefits. The third piece of this puzzle is all about the bigger picture, the market itself. We're talking a huge surge in confidence and just an incredible variety of options that you only see this time of year.
And you can really see this play out in consumer confidence. I mean, look at the difference. Consumer confidence, which is really just a fancy way of saying how optimistic people feel about their money, it doesn't just go up during the festive season, it absolutely skyrockets. We're not talking about a little bump here. This is a massive psychological shift that gets people spending and investing.
So, all of this positivity creates what some economists call a strategic entry point. What does that mean in plain English? It means it's the perfect time to jump in. Think about it. When everyone is feeling good about the future and they're ready to buy, it creates this super vibrant, active market. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or a seasoned investor, this is exactly the kind of environment you want to be in.
And it makes sense that developers save their best, most exciting projects for this period. I mean, whether you're on the hunt for a premium apartment in a big city, something in the affordable housing range, or maybe a project in one of those booming Tier 2 cities, the sheer variety of what's on offer is just unmatched.
Which, brings us right back to the question we started with. We see deals and offers pop up all year round. So what makes this one period so consistently special?
The answer, it seems, lies in what you might call a perfect alignment. It isn't just one single thing. It's about a bunch of really powerful forces all coming together at exactly the same time.
So let's break that alignment down. First, you've got aspiration. That's that powerful cultural drive, the feeling that this is the right time to make a big move. Then you have opportunity. These are the very real financial deals that make it the smart time to buy. And finally, you have confidence. That's the positive buzz in the market that makes it feel like the safe time. It's when these three things, aspiration, opportunity, and confidence, all hit at once, that's where the magic happens.
Okay, let's bring this all home for a final verdict. Now, this alignment is an annual thing, but experts are actually pointing to one specific upcoming season that could be a really big deal. Let's talk about why 2026 is the year everyone's got their eye on.
Yeah, you might want to circle this one on your calendar. Experts are really pointing to 2026 as a year where this whole festive alignment could be especially powerful, creating a pretty unique window of opportunity for buyers.
So, why all the buzz around 2026? Well, forecasters are seeing a few key trends all coming together. They're expecting interest rates to be pretty stable, which is great. That's combined with the constant demand from people moving to cities. And then you add in that huge cultural shift we've seen since the pandemic. You know, how much more we all value having our own space. All of that together, it could make the 2026 festive season a real powerhouse.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's pretty simple, really. The festive advantage boils down to a powerful mix of three things. You've got the cultural significance that makes it feel like the right thing to do. You've got the financial perks that make it more affordable. And you've got that market positivity that gives you both confidence and a ton of choices.
It really is that perfect storm of aspiration meeting opportunity, which leaves us with just one final, pretty personal question for you to think about. With all of these factors lining up so perfectly, could this be the year you finally unlock the door to your dream home?